We're live. Should we do a, we need to do a lounge track. Yeah, let's do lounge track. Or no, let's do lounge track second. So y'all have time to welcome everyone. I see Megs is here. Rage, Dom, Meaty Mingus, Watch, Sock, Soda, Father 5, Q Square, Pierre, Tabiro, not Tabiro's here, Find by 707, Twitch Reek, Dinner Party, Mr. Robert, Doug BG Doug. Did I get everyone? Mole's Revenge, Austin Dodge, Snake, Koa, Duel. If I didn't see your name, I just don't see it yet. G Bill F Mosquito. Oh, that's a new screen. I was wondering why that looked different. This is finally happening on Sunday. Yeah, barring any technical computer problems, yes. I could have done it yesterday, but it would have been really rushed. And I want to give myself time to promote it, and I figure I put in so much time into this. I don't want the first one to feel exhausted and rushed going into it. So yeah, Sunday, and it's official because I'm promoting it on social media. And we're gonna do a special thing on Sunday actually. The raffle at the beginning of the show will be a commission raffle. Now, you most likely will have to save the commission till the next music show unless they're encores. If they're encores on the game show, then I could theoretically do the commission. Otherwise, you have to wait till the next show. Oh, we had some resubs. Bax OJ's with 4 months. Thank you. And Brother Boat was here yesterday, I must have entered. Brother Boat with 32 months. Says ETC Love, miss you guys. Thanks, Brother Boat. Doug gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Brother Boat. It's Setatrol with 25 months. Yeah, the way to look at the game show is that if you like the music part of the show, it's a music show with some game show. If you don't like the music, it's a game show with some music. But I think I'm probably gonna do at least 4 songs. I think I might. Well, there's definitely 3 songs gonna happen during the show, and I might start the show with a song. So it'll be a full album. Let's see. Oh, and Koalabot gifted a sub to Doug G. Doug. Snake Hug with the Twitch Prime sub says they've subscribed 3 months. I don't know what exactly this means, but hey, it's a thing. My next Prime sub is in 2 days, and I'll definitely be continuing to sub. Thank you, Snake. Thank you. Thanks, Twitch Reek. It's even gravelier today than normal. Oh, and Mingus gifted a friend badly to Mr. Robert. Was that today? Meet your new friend, Mr. Robert Miza. Lord Byron Colmandel. A mushroom is a mushroom that needs to collect a file. Oh, we got some sound names. Cobro named a sound. Coffee House Bonanza. Cobro named a sound. It Checks Out. Douglas Fillmore gifted a sound. Vetrillo. Quest Hype. That screen looks I'm so not used to. Anytime I make changes, it takes a minute to get used to it. Hey, Staffy's here. One of the big challenges, you have an appearance in one of my drawings. It seems you're wearing the same shirt today. Oh, nice. Well, nice about the drawing. I only have, I think, 6 colored shirts. So there's a lot of repetition. There's a lot of repetition in my wardrobe. I mean, I have other kinds of shirts. It's just too hot to wear anything but a t-shirt. T-shirt's the only practical thing to wear here. Let's see, melody now. Create new empty track. But I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be putting up social every day between now and the game show. One of the social videos is going to, one of the social videos is gonna debut during the show. I'm gonna have to modify it for social, but I was racing. I had to abandon some stuff when I left California. I couldn't fit it all in the truck, and I had to abandon. You know, it's hard. I mean, this happens when you move. This happens to everybody. You know, you can't fit stuff, and you leave sometimes hundreds of dollars of stuff. And I left my green screen. I abandoned it. It was just the cloth, you know. I never thought I'd ever do a green screen again. But hey, today I'm having to do this makeshift green screen just before the show started. And it's pretty sloppy because I don't actually have green screen material, so I was having to use a towel. And I can't really fit the right kind of lighting to really do green screen in here. But it's okay. You probably won't notice. Hopefully you'll be focusing on the content, not on the sloppy green screen. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Skip. Oh, we have a sound theme from Oh yeah, Cobra. I owe Cobra a sound theme for a while. Oh, thanks, Muty. Oh, thanks, Muty. You'll never be a blip. You will never be a blip to me, Muty. Ever. All y'all, man. You'll never be a blip. Even, you know, in the unlikely event that would happen, that we'd ever get that kind of viewership, I will never, ever, ever forget the crew that stuck through all these years. I've thought about, I almost would want to do some private shows just for like the original crew, you know? I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm so grateful. Let's see. Doing improv music, I don't think we have to worry about ever having 10,000 viewers. But the game show, maybe. No. But I'm hoping the game show is a little more accessible than the improv music. But thank you. Thanks, Muty. Thank you. Keyscore says I made a makeshift green screen from green poster board and green duct tape. Not expensive. I saw a cool video. Somebody used light to create a green screen. They took some lights. They had a wall that was a solid color. It was like a white wall, and they just gelled their lights, and so they made the wall green, and then it was brilliant. I couldn't believe it worked. Brilliant. I don't think that would really work in here, but I now have need for green screen again because of the game show, as y'all will see well, you'll see more. Okay, this is a kid who write a script for a separate chat screen. Yeah. I mean, since I have my custom chat, yeah, I already do things. I already do things along those lines with my custom chat. But yeah. Doug, you have a green screen? Is it the cloth or is it a? Yeah, that might be cool. We can chat about it on Discord. But thanks for offering. Yeah, that might be perfect for what I need. Did T-Pain guess with Billy? Are you serious? That's awesome. First request ever from ADM 300 dinner party and Dub G Doug. Payne got too drunk. How are they collabing? Were they doing something over the, or was T-Pain in New Zealand? How'd that happen? Austin Dodge's first sound. Amplify My 707's fifth mode. They talked on Discord? That's great. Let's see. Has anyone seen T-Pain sing on the what's it called? I forget if there's a series on YouTube. It's either NPR or it's a public, then they just get tons of people to play in their office, tons of bands. Tiny Desk, thank you. Tiny Desk, yeah. T-Pain was on Tiny Desk and sang without all the effects, and the guy can sing. He doesn't need the auto-tune. That's just a stylistic choice. Guy can sing. So T-Pain is a streamer. Huh. I didn't know he was streaming. That's great. Let's see, okay. It is, I think everyone's a streamer with this pandemic, even Dr. Phil. I still think that streaming is going to be the number one form of media eventually. I thought it would be sooner than I thought we'd be much closer than we are, but I think it will be the biggest form of media. Streaming will be bigger than movies, than TV, than gaming, than anything else. Streaming will be the biggest. And the reason for that is because it's not passive. I mean, when you watch a 10,000 person stream, even then it's not passive because you can spam chat. When you're watching Matlock on TV, I don't know why I picked Matlock. You can't, all you can do is shout at your television, you can't, and no one hears you, just your neighbors. But streaming is all about interaction. I think we're going to see more and more innovation with making it interactive, with making it possible for people to be a part of the experience. So I thought, I thought it'd be sooner than now, but I still think it's going to happen. Let's see, media player played out. We got a cool featured sound. It's one of these awesome synths styles that I love. Hey, happy birthday, Wasted Height. Oh, and Meg's gifted a sub to Wasted Hide. Okay, our drum kit on this track. Yeah, Wasted Hide, hope you had a great birthday. What am I doing? Too many Dougs. Look at this set of sounds. Okay, let's put a kick. So unless we get a commission or a sound theme, we're gonna do one of our lounge tracks next. So make some lounge requests, please. Why is it so... Either I'm getting deafer or this is getting quieter. My mixing board. Probably I'm getting deafer. Okay, and then dinner party. Oops. Okay, there it is. Oops. Oh, did I lose his keyboard? There we go. Okay, sounds is the debut. We're all pals here from Mr. Robert. For Neighbor Watch, we got flutes and octave. Father 5, PWM strings. Duel with Evil Inclinations Lie. And it's a debut. Austin Dodge with Jimmy's Dream Pad. Socks with The Judge. And it's a debut. Okay. Okay, y'all pick which sound starts the improv. Need to make that bigger. Can y'all do that for me? Can you make the font bigger on this screen? It's a better screen, but the font's too small now. Or maybe it was always that small. And my eyes are worse. I'm getting deafer and blinder. Let's end this poll. Oh, we're gonna beat the hour, no problem. It's the judge. Dinner prices. I hope you do another one of your live improv storytelling. I think I've listened to them all. Oh, you have? Awesome. I would love to do them. They're still part of my long-term vision for what I do. The issue is they're just, yeah. I can't afford to do them right now, basically. I can't do things for fun. I can only do things that are gonna help the stream. But I love doing them too, and I intend to bring them back someday and make them a weekly regular thing, but it just didn't seem like the right time. Yeah. But I'm glad you enjoyed them. Thank you. Okay, here we go. It is time. Oh, and Muty with a 5 sub bomb. Thanks, Muty. Thank you. Thanks, Muty. Fama says no breakdancing. I don't know that anyone's gonna watch a breakdancing stream by me. But who knows? I never in a million years would have guessed that I would be creating a game show. I never would have. Even a year ago, I would have said no way. So you never know, right? Maybe I'll do it. I might do an interpretive dance show. Maybe. I mean, a show about movement. You know? That would be even less accessible than the improv music, though. That would be about as inaccessible a thing I could possibly do. It'd be fun, though. Okay, here we go. And there should be a promo. One of them's pretty not that interesting, but one is slightly more interesting. After the track, there's at least 2 promos they're gonna play after tracks today. They might repeat. It might take a couple songs for both to happen. I don't know. It's out of my control. Tubi has 2 promos to play at some point. Here we go. Time to iterate. You might have noticed that our bot, To Be or Not to Bot, is one of the chattier bots on Twitch. And part of that is because you guys can help write what it says. The easiest way to get started is to create a greet me message. And a greet me message is a message that our bot will say to you specifically when you type your first message of the day each show. And you can have multiple greet me messages, and our bot will use a different one, or we'll pick a random one each show. So if you want to do that, type !greet me, one word, with your message. And that's on the beginning. We call this bot talk. It gets pretty sophisticated. There's variables and options and multi-part messages, many different categories, vote durings, randoms. But this is the best way to get started, and it's just another way you get to share your creativity with our community. that's left is a pile of sand. It's too fast to last. It's like water living in fire. It's too fast to last. It's like water slipping through your fingers. Hi, if you came in during the music and this is your first time watching, welcome. I'm the Etc. Kid. What you just heard was improvised music, meaning I was making it up from scratch as I went along. But I got a ton of help from chat. Chat chose the sounds I was using, the speed of the music, the drum beats and drum fills were generated from people's usernames. So if you want to get involved, the easiest way to do that right away is type !drums in chat for a chance to be a drum fill or a drum loop in one of the upcoming songs we do. But that's only the beginning. There are many different musical things you can request, but you don't need any musical experience to participate. There are many ways to share your creativity. You can help name all the songs we do on the show. You can help write the script of our channel's bot. We do fun community projects on Discord. So it might seem a little overwhelming, I know, but if you stick around, take a leap of faith, you'll have everything figured out super fast. So welcome again, and I look forward to meeting you in chat.
Coming up this Sunday, please join me, to be or not to bot, for the debut of Badly Translated game show. There will be 12 rounds of nonsense and wacky prizes. Improv music by some random guy who I won't bother to name. Poetry by me, 2B, and much more. See you there. 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, UTC-4. Oh, and the winner of the secret word raffle during the pre-show will get a free song commission.
So it took me a while, but I've finally jumped on the social media bandwagon. You'll find me on some new up-and-coming platforms like Friendster and MySpace. I just created a new Vine account. I post highlights from the show on there, old songs, poetry recitations, behind-the-scene photos, content like this. The Rainy Day by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. My life is cold and dark and dreary. It rains and the wind is never weary. My thoughts still cling to the moldering past, but the hopes of youth fall thick in the blast, and the days are dark and dreary. Be still, sad heart, and cease repining. Behind the clouds is the sun still shining. Thy fate is the common fate of all. Into each life some rain must fall. Some days must be dark and dreary. Thanks for those kelps. Thank you. Titles. Noki Jin from the Summit to the Shore. Welcome, Noki Jin. Nicholas Rage, Calm Your Fire. Dom, Purple Rain, Sky in the Fire. Snake with the Horse Cult. Koa, Water to Fire, Fire to Dust. Emu Dominguez, Tinder and Matches. And then I used a title from Austin Dodge, Too Fast to Last as a lyric, and then I got the word mountain from Mr. Robert's title, One More Mountain. And Cool Reason with 37 months sub. Thanks, Cool Reason. Let's see. Oh, and hello to Electric Avenue, Ray Twist, Brooms is here, Xanderfist, Purely Penguin. Let's see. Oops. Come on, what are you doing? I'm stretching. Oh, Purely Penguin, you gave me that great feedback for the game show, actually. I'm not sure if you're still here, but the suggestion of giving points to even wrong answers was brilliant. Brilliant. It solves so many issues, that idea that people get points no matter what. It reduces the likelihood of ties. which are complicated for a number of reasons. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate the feedback. Thank you. Father Vice, does everyone get a trophy too? As much as I can. I mean, the nature of the game, there are rankings, but one thing that's, I'm not a big fan of competition personally, because I always root for whoever's losing. And as soon as they start winning, then I want to root for the other team, because I'm not interested in winning. I'm interested in the struggle. That's what I love. I love seeing people, persevere and work through challenges. The ends, it's like whatever, So, anyway, we got a raid? Oh, Tom, thanks. Awesome. Thanks for the raid, Tom. Thanks. How was your stream? Advises you, I've seen people struggle. Thank you so much for the raid. Let's do a reverse raid of Tom Thinks. First person who goes and follows Tom Thinks. I sang. Oh, thanks, Mita. Yeah. First person who goes and follows Tom Thinks can get $5 of our $15 of our stream currency. Up to 3 people get $5. So if you've not yet followed Tom Thinks, please go do that right now. And I'm gonna make sure I'm following. Are you doing what do you do? Cartoon mess painting? Oh, sweet. Oh, awesome. Tom, when's your next stream? When can our community check out your next show? Some other titles. Dub G Doug was started on topography. Wasted Height, small fonts are hard to read. Austin Dodge with Funky Spunky Space Groove. Xanderfish, Translucent Doug. Nedco, Speed of Time. Staffy, Cavern Tunnel. Socks, Appetite for Apathy. Tom says I do live animated puppet chefs. Oh wow. Oh sweet, we got 14 new followers for Tom. Oh great, that's one of our best yet. Awesome job, Jeff. 14 new followers for Tom. Let's see. So for new folks, this show is a little different than other music shows in that I don't do covers, I don't do requests, I don't do originals, in the sense that I don't do music that's existed until the exact moment I do it. Everything I do on the show is improv, but it's interactive where y'all get to help me make the music. Y'all get to pick all these different musical elements, and then I have to put something together live on the spot. This is not a composition show. It's not, you have to sit and wait while I stop and start. We do a little prep work where I go through the requests just to sort of highlight them, and then I I perform the song. No prep. So and then y'all get to name it. So we just finished an improv, and these are some of the titles that people suggested, and chat gets to name the songs. That's what this vote is. So if you want some requests, if you want to make requests and be on a song, it's free. You don't need to be a sub or anything to do it. The easiest thing to do is just do ! drums to have your name turned into a drum loop, but you can request sounds. There's lots of different things you do. And if you follow, you'll automatically get some random requests submitted. And then as you have time, you can make specific requests. So this, a lot of the stuff on this show is very electronic-y sounding, just because that's the sounds that people request. But I'm prepping to do I'm going to be starting a game show on Twitch on Sunday, and the vibe of the game show overall is going to be sort of loungy. So I've been doing improv where the sounds are a little more curated, where I take a little more involvement in what sounds are requested, just by giving categories. I don't actually pick the sounds, but we're going to do one of those tracks. But just know that most of the show is not this kind of stuff. Okay, let's end this poll. For new folks, there's after we end this poll, we're gonna do two steps and then music. I'm gonna and it's Muty has named it Tinder and Matches. That was Tinder and Matches. Thanks, Muty. There's two steps. We're gonna turn two people's names into drum loops, and I'm going to do that on screen so you can see the process. And then I'm going to demo the 6 sounds that have been requested, and then y'all are going to vote on which of the sounds is going to start the improv. Yeah, it looks like we need to create a new logic track. There it goes. Oh, and Muty gifted a sub. I did another 5 sub bomb, and gifted a sub to Tom. Thanks. Thank you, Muty. Thank you. Wow, 10 subs so far. 11 subs for Muty so far. Thank you. Okay, this track's going to feature Koala Bot's first ever request, a drum loop, Noki Jin's first drum fill and sound, Narune's first BPM, Dub G Doug's first sound, and Austin Dodge's 5th song, Snake's 5th key, and Mr. Robert's 1150th track. Milwaukee says, can I request a Heavenly Whale sound? We have about 2,000 sounds, so there's definitely a sound like that in there. If you look for it, I'm sure there's a sound like that. We got a fall from Trap Dad. Thanks, Trap Dad. Okay, let's fade out. So we're just gonna, oops. Let's see, drum kit. BPM. It's going to be a really fast, well, it's going to sound pretty, yeah, it's going to sound sort of fast. Let's see, feature, okay. The drum kit on this track is the Motown Revisited kit. And so so I have a drum generator I created that creates these beats from people's names, and normally I don't do that much with it. I do a few, some changes, but I'm gonna be doing a little more on this specific track because it's one of these lounge tracks we're trying to make for the game show. So I'm going to be a little more aggressive in the changes or the additions. I never take away notes, but I do add and change the volume. So I'm adding some kicks. Oh, I forgot to play it. Well, here it is. Okay, I added a few kicks already, but Okay, so I want to give ourselves sort of a samba. We got two on the. Well, yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll have a samba with 2 and 4s. Why not? But let's make those 2s and let's make those actually side clicks. Let's put offbeat hats. Whoops. And that's, where's our kicks? There they are. Oh, well, let's add some cough. Let's see. And let's do actually one that's let's do one without those notes I just added. Okay, we got our beats. Check out these sounds. Captain Mysteries Crackers. This was requested by Find My 707. Oh, thanks, Tom. Thanks, Tom. Thanks. Let's see. And then from F Mosquito 9, we got Upright Jazz Bass. But that sound is not loaded. Does that mean none of these have loaded? Just that one didn't load it. What is it? What sound is it? WVA. WVA. Okay, and then we got Bebop organ from Dom. From Co, we got Cronky organ. From Noki and Jim, we got pizzicato violins. And that sound also didn't load. It's IED. Let's see. IED. And then Doug with Doug Soup. Okay, so y'all pick which of these sounds. Oh, that's a debut. Doug Soup is a debut. Y'all will pick which of these sounds starts the improv. Oh, and a cheer from Tom Thinks. Thanks, Tom Thinks. Thank you. Tom Thinks says innovation. Thank you. And a donation for Brucos. Thanks, Brucos. Thank you. Honor for Brucos. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Thanks, Brucos. And a reminder for new folks that, hey, Soul Vibes, I'm good. How are you? A reminder that, or it's not a reminder, just since you're new. So what we're about to do, I have no idea what it's going to be. Like I said, it's going to be a little more in this sort of old-fashioned, not old-fashioned that sound, but you know, sort of 50s, 60s, probably, compared to a lot of the stuff we normally do. That's for a specific reason. But anyway, it doesn't have a name because it does not exist. Y'all get to name it. Use the title command. So as I'm playing, if you have a fun idea for a title, use the title command. Oh, title inspire? Yeah, let's do, let's do, how about, I like the structure of Tom Thinks' username, right? a noun and then a verb. So use the same structure. Pick the name of somebody and do a to make it even more inspired by the Tom Thinks concept. Alliterative, so both words start with the same letter. So you got the name of somebody and then a verb, and both the name and the verb should be the same letter. So 2-word titles, name and verb. There we go. See, we got lots of examples already. We got a follow from BigGunsNeverTire, thanks, and word to mother, thank you. Let's add this bowl. And it's Doug Soup. We start with the synth sound. We start with the synth sound. Here we go. Time. Thanks again, Tom. Thanks for the raid and the cheer. And Brucos for the donation. Muty for the sub bombs. Here we go. Time to etceterate. Whoops. Oh, and I should do I'm gonna do a little short video to give you an idea about the show. And then so in a minute and a half, the song will start. I'm the Etc. Kid, and I host a live show on Twitch that's one of the most interactive experiences you'll find on the web. Normally when you watch a concert, it's a pretty passive experience. But on this show, you actually can help shape the music we create, even if you have no musical background. Here's how it works. There's a live chat room, and before each song, you can request the sounds I use and the speed and the key of the music. And the drum beats for each song are generated from your usernames using software I wrote. I take the basic musical ingredients you give me and layer by layer, turn them into something on the spot. Everything is completely improvised from scratch. Because I don't have anything planned in advance, no melodies, no chords, it means each request you make has a profound impact on the end result. And your requests make every song sound pretty different. As you watch these songs come into existence, you also get to help name them. Symphony of a Madman. Enigma has named our 1000th track on Twitch. That's what makes this show so different. You have a direct impact on your experience, and your contributions are encouraged and celebrated by our amazing community. So please drop by, make a request, and become a part of our next song. Good night and good luck. I'll see you soon.
Hi, if this is your first time watching and you came in during the music, welcome. I'm the Etc. Kid. What you were listening to is a live musical improvisation, meaning I was making it up as I went along from scratch. But I got a ton of help from chat. The chat shows the sounds I was using, the speed of the music, I turn people's names into drum rhythms. So everything I do grows out of and is inspired by the contributions you guys make in chat. There are many ways to participate. The easiest way to get involved right away is type !drums for a chance to be a drum rhythm on one of the upcoming songs. But you can also help name the songs we create here. You can help write the script of our channel's bot. We do fun community projects on our Discord. So we got a lot going on. It might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I hope you'll stick around, take a leap of faith, and you'll have everything figured out super fast. So welcome, and I look forward to meeting you in chat.
Oh yeah. That feels good. I'm ready, baby. Finally it's here. The show you've all been waiting for. Badly translated game show. Debuting this Sunday, 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, UTC-4. Featuring me, to be or not to bot. And 12 rounds of nonsense and wacky prizes. Oh, and some other guy, I forget his name. He might be there to help out and play some music when I'm taking breaks and chilling out. See you all there.
I'm not only on the Twitch, I'm also on the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook, the YouTube, the Discord. Follow me there for more content like this. Thanks for those calps. Let's see, titles. Tom Thinks with Fred Flows. Cool Breeze and Brooks Boogies. Dub, G-Doug, Koa Codes. Senorpancake, Tom Thinks. I'm Only a Big Child, Tubi Tries. And Socks Dom Dances. Man, I always have the saxophone too loud. Let's see. So yes, oh yeah, Tubi face reveal on Sunday. Not till Sunday. You got to be here at the game show to see Tubi's face. Media says, where does Tubi buy its shirts? 30 years ago. No, 50 years. That's sure. How, well, man, that sure must be. Yeah, so I realized, you know, originally I was thinking with the game show, I was gonna dress up And then I realized I'm gonna get sick of it real fast. Plus it's just too hot. I can't be wearing all sorts of interesting clothes, you know? So that's where Tubi comes in. That's where Tubi is gonna come in. Tubi's gonna be the eye candy on the show. At least Tubi's gonna be the eye candy. Maybe we'll do something where y'all can vote what Tubi wears each show. I don't know. Mitty says, kid, I bet Tubi wore a T-Rex costume or go shirtless. Tubi shirtless is pretty raw looking. It's a little scary, actually. Okay, well, what's on here? Soprano, sax, flute, and melodica. Hey, Wacky Taco's here. Dan and is here. MasterfulPleb, Bax OJs. Aros is here. Real Machines, Purple BTV. Some other titles, Be Wonky with Land of Gently, Ray Twist, Unreal Fellow Blues, Real Machines, Dust Must, Soul Vibes, Tommy Tickles, Naroon, Amy's Muse, Pierre with Robert Rose, Electric Avenue, Muty Matches, Father Five, Karen Complains, Mr. Robert Rocks, Fly My 707, Yoando Yearns, Mischievous Barrel, Pickles, Iros the Second Electric, Briny Boogaloo with Iros Imbibes, F Mosquito 9, Jimmy Jazz, Broom 17, Brooms Beeped, Duel Twice Alone, Chugger, Billy Bobs. Yeah, Snake, I suggest that you Doug's advice, Stubbs' advice is good. I would use it before you lose it, because it expires at the end of the show, so I'd use it sooner than later. We got follows from Stan Criff and Wiki Wacky Taco, thank you. Let's end this poll. And Tom thinks, or Senorpancake has named it, Tom thinks. Tom thinks. Awesome. Thanks, Senorpancake. That track now known as Tom Thinks. First title for Senorpancake. This next track is going to feature first request ever from Be Wonky, BigGunsNeverTire, Senorpancake, Tom Thinks, and Trap Dad. It's also Noki Jin's first drum loop, Dub G Doug's first key. And WG Doug's 5th request, Narune's 25th request. And if you're wondering how you got those requests, if you didn't manually do it when you followed, you got some random requests submitted. And in the future, you can do specific requests. Our featured sound, if we hit this donation goal today, we're going to unlock this new sound, and the top donor will get to name it. We don't have a featured sound yet. Father Fi says, what did you do for that key slide effect mid-song? Key slide effect. I don't know. I don't remember. You mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't remember doing anything out of the ordinary. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, there's our featured sound. That's not our featured sound. That's not it. That's an old featured sound. Where's today's featured sound? Let's see, drum kit. So the top toner of the day gets to name that sound. Our drum kit on this track is the sidechain processor. And our first beat is for whoops. Whoops, it's crashed. There it goes. Pierre says, does faving between songs do anything? Faving between songs is sort of complicated. It's not super reliable, but you might favor, if there's background music, you favor the background music. If there's no background music, then you're favoriting the song we're prepping on. But because of stream delay, you might think you're favoriting something you're actually not, depending on your stream delay. So it's, there's that little challenge. Okay, let's see. Let's try this again. There we go. first beat. And that was for Noki Jin. And then here's Be Wonky. There it is. We got our beats. Let's check out our sounds. Oh, was this Sox's? This was Sox's commission, right? I rarely recognize tracks, but this is pretty recent, I think. Okay, sound. I didn't play the sounds, did I? Sorry, let me play these sounds. Chiptune lead from Senorpancake. That's huge. From BigGunsNeverTire, we got layered kick bass. Whoops. From Bruco's Undulating Electric. Trapped out with Vowel Glider. Cool Breeze and Night at the Opera. Oh, this is a debut. And Staffy with Flowing Rapids. Awesome. Okay, now let's get back to that poll. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Polls. How do I get back to it? Oh, it's there. There we go. Oh, and Doug is a new sound. Dub G Doug has a new sound. Oh, and Dub G Doug just gifted a sub to Be Wonky. Thanks, thank you, Dub. Here's Dub's new sound. First ever sound for Dub G Doug. Oh yeah. That's sweet. Hey, Outer Nexus. Send this poll. And it's Night at the Opera. Night at the Opera. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. It is time to etceterate. And new folks, you can make some more requests for the next track. Here we go. Well, your requests stay in queue the whole show if you've already made some. Here we go. Time to etceterate. So I'm down in my basement, and believe it or not, I was originally planning on doing the show down here until I realized that my roommates wouldn't have been super happy with that. But it does serve as an interesting backdrop while I welcome any new folks who just came in. What you're about to hear is a live musical improvisation, meaning I'm going to make up some music from scratch on the spot. But I'll be getting a ton of help from chat. Chat will give me the sounds to use, the speed of the music. I'll be turning people's names into drum beats and drum fills. So if you want to get involved, the easiest way to do that right away is type !drums in chat for a chance to be a drum rhythm on one of the upcoming songs we do. But as soon as this song starts, if you have a creative title idea, you can suggest it with !title and the name. But that's on the beginning. There are many different ways you can participate here and share your creativity. We do fun community projects on our Discord. So I know it might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I hope you'll stick around, take a leap of faith, and you'll have everything figured out super fast. So welcome, and I look forward to meeting you.
Hi, if this is your first time watching and you came in during the music, welcome. I'm the Etc. Kid. What you just heard was a live musical improvisation, meaning I was making up the music from scratch as I went along, but I got a ton of help from you guys in chat. You guys chose all the sounds I was using, the speed of the music. I turned your names into drum rhythms that powered the song. So if you want to get involved, the easiest way to do that right away is type !drums in chat for a chance to be a drum rhythm on one of the upcoming songs. But that's only the beginning. There are many different ways to participate and share your creativity. You don't need any musical background. You get to help name all the songs we created in the show. You can help write the script of our channel's bot. We do fun community things on our Discord. So we got a lot going on. It might seem a little overwhelming at first, but if you stick around, you will figure it out super fast. So welcome to the Etceterati.
Coming up this Sunday, please join me, to be or not to bot, for the debut of Badly Translated game show. There will be 12 rounds of nonsense and wacky prizes. Improv music by some random guy who I won't bother to name. Poetry by me, 2B, and much more. See you there. 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, UTC-4. Oh, and the winner of the secret word raffle during the pre-show will get a free song commission.
Apparently I'm on social media. If you follow me there, you'll find highlights from the show, stripped down arrangements of old songs, poetry recitations, behind the scenes photos, portraits of Jiffy Star Child, thoughts on the creative process, and a whole lot more. Stuff like this.
Okay, this is my uncover of the song It's a Long Way to Tipperary. It's from 1912.
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye to Piccadilly. Goodbye to Leicester Square. It's a long way to Tipperary, but my heart is always there.
Thanks for those, Kel. Thanks for those Kelps. Titles: Be Wonky with Space Hopper, Mr. Robert the Eye of the Elders, BigGunsNeverTire, Technotribalism, Staffy Uncertain Terms, Cool Breeze and Transformations, and Real Machines Rough Ridges. And I used the title from F Mosquito 9 as a lyric on Shifting Ground. Oh, and Muty gifted a sub to Senorpancake. Thank you. 300 gifted sub. Thank you, Muty. Oh, we got some new sounds. Did I miss those? Oh, no, this just happened. Okay. Oh, Dub G Dug named their sound Organic Velvet Ice. Hey, Chills. Chills is here, Bishop Elbows. Deadpool Show. Welcome. What was on that track? We just did trumpet and some voice. Are you talking about the silent films? What I'm looking forward to is I think it's in a year or two. Metropolis, or no, maybe it's 4 years. Metropolis can be fully in the public domain, and when Metropolis is in the public domain, we're gonna do it like every 3 months or something. We're gonna do a Metropolis show, and watch Metropolis, and I will play a new soundtrack for it. Metropolis is an incredible film. Let me see. So why is it not playing? Why is their track not playing? There it goes. Well, that's a different track, but oh well. Some other titles: Noki Jin, March of the AI. Snake with 95 windows. Medium Mingus, Cookie Jar Jar. Nedco Kyosho. Senorpancake, Electrofrost, Beat Thaw. Narun Samosa Tidal Wave. Media says, can't we make sound films? A Skull, Watts Classics. We need more goes. Yeah, we could. It was originally years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. It was part of my master plan. I was gonna do. We're gonna have Friday Night Flicks. I think I decided we won't do it that regular, but we could do it more regularly than we do it, which is we've only done it a few times. Friday Night Flicks. One of many ideas that have never happened. Just a reminder, if you didn't see it, on Sunday, debuting the new game show. And not only are we debuting the game show, we are debuting Tubi's head. Y'all saw Tubi's body a little earlier. And the secret word raffle at the beginning of Sunday's show is we're giving away a commission, an entire commission in the raffle. So the raffle, if you've never been here for the start of the show, it happens during the pre-show. I forget when it happens. Does it happen about 5 minutes after the show starts? When does it happen? Anyway, if you write the secret word in chat, which you get from social media, you will be entered into the raffle. I will say that the commission probably will need to wait till another show, unless there's an encore. If there's an encore, then we can do it. Otherwise, they'll need to wait till a normal music show. We're doing a commission now. This is for MasterfulPleb. Awesome, thanks MasterfulPleb. What's the question? Milestones. Oh wait, that's not it. Oh yeah, let's end this poll first. Wow, Logic is never, it's just not loading itself anymore. Having to manually load it. Co-host says, can I play half an hour, still get something? Game shows at midnight? Yeah, I mean, the prizes are, depending on your point of view, either worthless or priceless. But it's not like it's the prizes are just our stuff. It's like our rewards. Yeah. The actual prizes for the show, I'm not going to do unlock credit. I may someday, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to do unlock credit. I think it's just it's going to be just these wacky things that Tubi comes up with. But to answer your question, yes. Assuming I start relatively on time, you'll be able to play at least 1 or 2 rounds. There's 12 rounds. At the end of every round, there's prizes for the top 5 scores in the round. And then there's a prize for the winner of the entire show. And eventually there might be other prizes, but that's what we're starting with. And it's BigGunsNeverTire has named it, and it's the first title, Technotribalism. Thanks, Big Guns. Thanks for your title. First title. Okay, this track's gonna feature MasterfulPleb's first melody, first BPM, first key, first mode, first drum kit, and first sound and first instrument requests. I feel like I'm shouting today. Or is it just because my voice is weaker? But like I was saying earlier about this game show, if you're not excited about it being a game show, look at it as a music show that has a little bit of game show in it. But if you don't like the music show, it's a game show with a little bit of music in it. But my intention is to have a full album's worth of improv every game show. But unlike this show where we listen to the requests and we build the beats, the way the game show is going to work is I'm going to use requests. I'm going to just get the tracks, all the requests loaded up before the show starts. I'm not going to prep the music. I'm going to improvise. I don't have time to do that. So that we go straight from game show to we do 3 rounds of the game show. And then we play a song, 3 rounds, song, 3 rounds, song, and other stuff, not just songs. I mean, you know, Tubi does poetry. Tubi will do some on-location reporting. I don't know about this first game show, but Tubi's going to be doing on-location stuff. Tubi's, photos from Tubi's trips, stuff like that. Media Assistant of the Hour target is now an hour game show. Yeah. My intention, I don't know if I'll succeed. I mean, the first show is probably going to be beta. There's probably going to be some big problems and tech challenges. It's inevitable with the way I work. But ultimately, my goal is that the game show is the pace is very fast. We'll have moments of interaction that will be slower paced. During the interludes, I'm calling them. But when we're in middle of a round, we're just going question. Basically 3 rounds. There's gonna be very little stopping for 3 rounds, and then we have our sort of music and interlude. Then we have 3 rounds, and so it should be. If you feel like the music show is too slow paced, you might enjoy the game show format more. Oh, and Bruco's unlocked a sound theme. Let's see. We should start loading up Bruco's sound theme. Mark status is 4, okay. No. So this is actually perfect. Brucos made our on-screen extension, and the on-screen extension is a very easy way to look for sounds for the sound theme. So the sound theme is where somebody picks the categories of sounds, but then y'all get to request sounds within those categories. Is being worried and excited a normal thing to feel simultaneously? I think that's a pretty common. I think it's a pretty common combination of emotions. So I would say yes, that's a normal emotion. Let's see. Richie V743, welcome. Chaos Zero out. Oh no. Wait, did... Why did... 54... Wait, what? Well, that's strange. New Ableton. New Logic. I need to play the sounds, yeah. I haven't played them yet. When we get to the sounds for the song, I'll do the... Let's see. Featured... Okay. Drum kit. BPM. Sound. Okay, first up, we're making a melody for MasterfulPleb. Let's generate our melody. Commissions and sound themes are the only things that can be saved if they aren't used. All other unlocks, unless I say verbally that we can save it, all other unlocks need to happen during the show they're requested. But sometimes with things like 4 on the floor, if we're on the last song, then we would save it, and I just make a note of it. Here it is. Let's see. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not paying attention. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes, it gets saved. Yes. Okay, let's see. Our sounds. We have. Oh, well, we got to do our beats first. Neo Soul Kit. And let's see, our first beat. Let's shape our hats. There it is. Starry nights, and then endless skies. There it is, we got our beats. Okay, let's check out these sounds. First up, Filtered Nirvana. Calming. Eden Bright. This sound, Eden Bright, no matter what notes you play, you get those sounds in that sequence. Dank Overlord. Tibetan Singing Bowls. MasterfulPleb Rain Harp. Okay. Yeah, Dom. Yeah, Dom, sometimes with that sound, I have to, I sort of have to switch keys in order to use it mid-song. A few times I've just gone with it, just gone with the dissonance. Let's see. Okay, y'all pick which sound starts the improv, and then we're gonna. Can I transpose the sound? No. I could pitch shift it, but I've never really figured out how to use the pitch shift reliably on I don't know. It's not very good or something. The Ableton pitch shift. I don't know how to use it. It's probably I don't know how to use it. I use it for crazy effects. I don't. Well, let's see. Let's see what it sounds like. Let's see. Oh yeah, because I don't have a... And it's a frequency shifter, which is not what we want. Oh, let's do these sounds. Bruco's gifted this sound to Be Wonky. Here's Be Wonky's new sound. And then G-Dog gifted this sound to KoalaBot. So Be Wonky, you should have gotten a whisper from our bot. But since you're a new viewer, sometimes you might not get it. But if you have questions about technically how to do it, let us know. But your sound code is CIL. You'll need that for when you name it. As Koalabot sound. Hey, Allegra. And then here is Dub. Whoops. Dub. Did I already say? Oh, yeah. Organic Velvet Ice. You already did. Yeah, okay. And Solo, 26 months. So this is back to work, so it's back to lunchtime streams. Oh, and Storp is here. Wicked Future. Meaty says, you know how Dug Dug Goose throws Barney in a loop? Well, Dub Dub Goose is a 10 for 10. Oh, yeah. Dub Dub Goose. Okay, there we go. Let's end this poll. Ooh. I like, you know how swimmers do that? They do that. They sort of jump up and down. They, and it looks like their body's turning into jello. Is it? There's ripples, you know. This is like. Anyone in chat swim competitively? I did swim team in elementary school for a bit. I was a bit of a jock until from like 4th till 7th grade. Yeah, 4th through 6th, 7th grade. I did all the sports. No, I did what did I do? I did baseball, soccer, basketball, swimming. Did I do anything else? And then I discovered music. Oh well. Be Wonky named their sound Evil Love. Meaty says, does it count as swimming when people have to go and rescue you? Soul Vibes love swimming. Chills was on swim team as a toddler. B Wonky says, when I'm swimming, I compete against gravity mainly. Let's end this poll. And it is... Tibetan singing bowls. Okay, here we go. Thanks, MasterfulPleb, for the commission. Time to accelerate.
Every live show is what we call the venue, and the venue is basically the name of the show. It's also the name of the live album we release for each show. So if you want to help us name the venue, it's really easy to do. Just type _venue with your idea. You can get pretty literal, like venue, the boatyards, or more abstract, like boatless in a world of water. Once we get a bunch of these ideas together, I pick 5 of them, and then you guys vote and pick your favorite before each show, and then that becomes the name of the show. So it's really easy, and I look forward to your creative venue ideas.
waiting for a wizard to cast a spell. I'm waiting for a wizard to make us well. I'm waiting for a wizard for a wizard. I'm waiting for a wizard to say the right words. I'm waiting for the wizard to say something we've never heard. I'm waiting for the wizard to cast a spell. Waiting for a wizard to make us well. I'm waiting for a wizard to cast a spell. Waiting for a wizard to make us well.
Hey, I'm the Etc. Kid, and I'm walking with a selfie stick looking like a fool, hoping I don't trip. Also, I can tell all the new folks in chat, first off, welcome. This show can seem a little complicated at first, but if you stick around, you'll figure it out really fast. The easiest way to get involved right away is to type !drums in chat, and then I'll turn you into a rhythm on one of our upcoming songs. And there's many other things you can request. You can help name the songs we create on this show. You can help write the script of our channel's bot. We do fun community things on Discord. So there's so many ways to participate. Welcome. Welcome to the Etserati. Okay, outtake. Welcome to the Etserati. There we go.
Oh yeah. That feels good. I'm ready, baby. Finally it's here. The show you've all been waiting for. Badly translated game show. Debuting this Sunday, 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, UTC-4. Featuring me, to be or not to bot, and 12 rounds of nonsense and wacky prizes. Oh, and some other guy, I forget his name. He might be there to help out and play some music when I'm taking breaks and chilling out. See you all there.
If you've been enjoying the music today, we actually release every live show as a live album on Bandcamp. None of the talk, just the music. There's liner notes with credits for everyone who made requests on the songs or named one of the songs. You can pre-order it at any point during the show. Or if you feel like you might want a lot of the shows we're doing, you can become a Bandcamp sub. And as a Bandcamp sub, you can download every new album we release, which at this point is about this many albums a month or more. Not only that, as an added bonus, you can download a certain number of albums from the archives. So let me know if you have any questions about how it works, and know that this is one of the best ways to support what we're doing here. Things move pretty fast in ETC world, but you can keep up on everything on the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook, the YouTube, the Discord. You'll find fun content like what you're about to see. Thanks for those calps. Thank you. Titles. Oh, thanks, MasterfulPleb. Yeah, thank you. Koala Bot with Bells from Afar, F Mosquito 9, The Last Frontier, Mr. Robert, Blue Ringed Octopus, Suodi, Submersed Limbo, Ozeki, Cold Lava, and Beauty Mingus, The Conjuring of Fire. And I use the title from Staffy as a lyric, Waiting for a Wizard. KoalaBot named their sound High Quality Synth. Oh, Doug G. Doug gifted a friend to be wonky, Bartimus Pumpernickel, an acrobatic talking unicycle, who is a part-time gig as a safety net made of spandex. What? Oh, Heda and Heda Vinorino. Let me shout out a few more titles. MasterfulPleb with the Call of Time. Koa Stuck in Between. Soul Vibes Digital 8-Bit. Pierre Bingo Bongo. BigGunsNeverTire New Romancer. Be Wonky Bartimus Pumpernickel. Staffy Hightower Dreams. Gooberies and Revelations of Relevance. Oh, and Malls with a 14-month sub. Thanks, Malls. Oh, and I missed these. Say my names. Mischievous Barrel Pickles Iros II Electric Boogaloo became Ganja Leaf Iros and then became simply Iros. Koala Bot is Koala. Dubgy Dug is Dubgy Dug. Wait, what? Oh, I see. You just made it easier for me to read. Thank you. Koa became Koa the Coder. And there we go. We got a new fall from DJ Punisher. Thanks, DJ. Let's end this poll. Whoops. Staffy, technically not, but if you do and you don't have one, just let me know. Yeah. But yeah, it's totally fine to me to give downloads to people who do their commissions. So if you're not a Bandcamp sub and you do a commission and you want to download, just let me know. I don't think I'm going to spend the time to code it yet, but just since a lot of our commissioners are Bandcamp subs, but just let me know. And it's the first title for Koala. Koala's named Bells from Afar. Thanks, Koala. Okay, we're doing a sound theme from Brucos. And we got a drum loop for Tubi Jenkins. We got Tom Fink's first drum loop and Soul Vibes' first key. F Mosquito 9's 5th drum kit, Soul Vibes' 10th request, and Mr. Robert's 400th sound. There we go, it's 0 out. Oh, it's still not loading, is it? That loaded, but that didn't load. New Logic. So I'm going to be posting some questions on social from the game show. I'm not going to be posting the correct answer. These are going to be questions that you will hear on the game show. So if you want a lot of time to think about them, stay tuned on social. You might have a leg up, might have a bit of an advantage. Because when you're in the intensity of the game show and you've only got 10, 15 seconds to answer, you're going to feel a rush of emotion and what am I thinking? What's the word I'm looking for? Adrenaline. And those might hamper your brain waves. So watch on social for a few of the questions. I'm going to be doing a question every day for beginning tomorrow, but until the show. Okay, let's see. Drum kit. Dry standard. Mr. Roberts, will the translation log appear in Discord? No. No. The translation log Well, right now, actually, I don't have it set to go to Discord. I should. That's on my to-do list, but I won't. I won't have that for the first show. On screen, I show the translation, the languages, but I don't show the full log. Yeah, but it's all saved with the questions, so I just need to do it. I just need to code it, but I don't think I'll. I basically I have one new feature. Okay, two new features that I'm finishing tonight, and then no new features for the game show until the first game show happens. So beginning tomorrow and Saturday, all I'm going to do is testing and adding as many rewards as I can. And and some Tubi stuff, but basically stuff that if I run out of time, it's okay. Okay, first up, we got a beat for Tom Thinks. Whoops, it would help if we had a drum kit loaded though. Oh, we got a donation from Mr. Robert. Thanks, Mr. Robert. Says ETC Love. Thanks, Mr. Robert. Thank you. And then Blue with a big donation and unlocks a commission. Thank you, Blue. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Robert. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. There's our first beat. Thanks, Tom. Thanks. And then Tubi Jenkins. There it is. We got our beats. Let's check out our sounds. First up, from Mr. Robert, Giacomo. Okay. And then and again, this is a sound theme I think from Rukos. Nokijin with the piano. Chugger with table bells. Real Machines Arco strings. Tuba solo from Lozecki. Oh, a Giacomo game show round, Midi says? Yeah, that's a good idea. Midi Mingus with harp. Okay, y'all pick which sound starts the improv. Okay, let's end this poll. Oh, and a donation from Megs. Thank you, Megs. Thanks, Megs. Megs says, happy Thursday. ETC love. Thank you, Megs. Oh, thanks, Beauty. Yes, Snake Hugs, I do see your commission. Let's end this poll. As the harp. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Time to etceterate. So I'm down in my basement, and believe it or not, I was originally planning on doing the show down here until I realized that my roommates wouldn't have been super happy with that. But it does serve as an interesting backdrop while I welcome any new folks who just came in. What you're about to hear is a live musical improvisation, meaning I'm going to make up some music from scratch on the spot. But I'll be getting a ton of help from chat. Chat will give me the sounds to use, the speed of the music. I'll be turning people's names into drum beats and drum fills. So if you want to get involved, the easiest way to do that right away is type !drums in chat for a chance to be a drum rhythm on one of the upcoming songs we do. But as soon as this song starts, if you have a creative title idea, you can suggest it with !title and the name. But that's on the beginning. There are many different ways you can participate here and share your creativity. We do fun community projects on our Discord. So I know it might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I hope you'll stick around, take a leap of faith, and you'll have everything figured out super fast. So welcome, and I look forward to meeting you.
The sun is setting, which means you're leaving. But you sing to me, don't stop believing. Summer days turn to cool summer nights. These hot summer days turn to cool summer nights. And I see you under the pale moonlight as you're leaving. Don't stop. Don't stop believing.
I'll be back live in just a moment. My present day self is running around behind me doing some post-song stuff. In the meantime, if this is your first time watching, welcome. I'm ETC Kid, aka the Etc. Kid. The music you just watched was improvised from scratch. But I got a lot of help from chat. Just before the song, they chose the sounds I was using, the speed of the music. I turned people's names into drum rhythms. So there are many ways you can participate. The easiest way to get involved right away is to type !drums for a chance to be a rhythm on an upcoming song. You can also name the songs we create here, help write what our bot Tubi says, and we have fun community projects on our Discord. So we've got a lot going on. It might seem a little overwhelming at first, but if you take a leap of faith, you'll have everything figured out super fast. So welcome. I look forward to meeting you in chat.
Oh yeah. That feels good. I'm ready, baby. Finally it's here. The show you've all been waiting for. Badly translated game show. Debuting this Sunday, 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. UTC-4. Featuring me, to be or not to bot, and 12 rounds of nonsense and wacky prizes. Oh, and some other guy, I forget his name. He might be there to help out and play some music when I'm taking breaks and chilling out. See you all there.
So it took me a while, but I've finally jumped on the social media bandwagon. You'll find me on some new up-and-coming platforms like Friendster and MySpace. I just created a new Vine account. I post highlights from the show on there, old songs, poetry recitations, behind-the-scene photos, content like this. I Know My Soul by Claude McKay. I plucked my soul out of its secret place and held it to the mirror of my eye, to see it like a star against the sky, a twitching body quivering in space, a spark of passion shining on my face. And I explored it to determine why this awful key to my infinity conspires to rob me of sweet joy and grace. And if the sign may not be fully read, if I can comprehend but not control, I need not gloom my days with futile dread, because I see a part and not the whole. Contemplating the strange, I'm comforted by this narcotic thought. I know my soul. Thanks for those kelps. Thank you. Titles: Naroon, Winter, Summer Daydream, Staffy, Streetlight Visit, F Mosquito 9, Time is After Us, Cool Reason, Mindful Meditation, Dual, Dancing in the Dark, and Mr. Robert, The Last Light of the Summer Sun. And I used a bunch of titles as lyrics: Soul Vibes with Under the Pale Light, Mr. Robert Was a Hot Summer Day, Hug Queen LD, I See You, and Up and Away. Oh, it makes us a new sound. I'll do that in just a moment. What am I looking for here? Let's see. Some other titles. Hug Queen LD, Soothing Meadow. Dub G, Doug, The World Must Be Developed. Was that a badly? I can sometimes guess badlies because Tubi adds a period at the end. Or Barney Google does. It's not Tubi, it's Barney. Meaty Mingus with Dimmer for 2. Ko the Coder, Edge of Tomorrow. Pierre, Slow Anarchy of the Upper Class. Staffy, Resting at the End. Is this an older track? I haven't been singing much in the tenor range lately, last 6 months. It's because when I'm doing lyrics, it's really tough to sing high. It's just easier to sing low. Here's Megs' sound. Nice, and Megs has named it Little Megs' Jam. Oh, and Tubi crashed and fixed itself. Nice, good job, Tubi. Staffy says Bandcamp subs get the whole backlog. You do. I've been saying for years that I'm going to make it just the last 5 or 10 albums, but I've never got around to that. Someday I will. It's a pretty amazing deal. 20 bucks, and theoretically you could quit after 1 month after downloading whatever 1,000 hours of music. We're probably to about 1,000 hours. The backups of, audio doesn't take up much space as video, right? I have approximately, because I've got double backups, which is so expensive. 10. It's about 30 terabytes for the history of the show on just one backup. So double that for the 2 backups. It's somewhere around 30 terabytes because I've got 10. There's 10. I wonder, did I ever do double backups of those ones? Yeah, there's 10 hard drives so far for, 20, but 10 for each set of backups. Oh, for the stream, I'm definitely over 1,000 hours. For streaming, yeah. But yeah, when I last calculated, as Cool Reason said, the last time I calculated a couple months ago, it was 950 hours of improv music. So, Cool Reason says over 1,000 hours of Tubi's messages. I feel bad about how much Tubi messages, but most of it is a response to people in chat. So what am I gonna do? But Tubi would just not work if we had 200 people here. I mean, I might be wrong, but I feel like we already, even without Tubi, have a pretty active chat for the size of our viewership. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I haven't tested that scientifically. But anyway, it would just be overwhelming. At the start of the show, it'd just be Tubi greet me's for like 15 minutes. I mean, we'd have to do something, I don't love doing the idea of this, but we'd have to switch a lot of stuff to sub only. I mean, just dealing with the bots, the bot talk that people submit, it takes, I can't imagine if we had 300-400 people, I would be spending half an hour after every show, an hour, just dealing with bot talk. So bot talk would definitely switch to sub only, maybe even like a higher sub level or something. Or I'd need to hire somebody to review all the bot talk. But I sort of have to, it's the quotes. There's so many quotes every show. I need to just stop talking, right? That would solve the problem. Maybe that's why people quote me, is it's this way to get me to stop talking. That's probably what it is. I just only realized it just now. Okay, let's end this poll. Blues, you have to delegate to the mods. If we get more than but that means creating an interface for mods to even do it. See, that's the problem. That's why sometimes I don't delegate stuff, is in order to delegate it, I have to do work. But it would pay off in the long run. But there's a lot of tricky stuff with bot talk because there's bug testing that happens, anytime there's variables but I haven't released this yet, but I actually coded a way to test bot talk. I forgot about that because I got distracted by the game show project. But I wrote a way for people it's sort of intensive for Tubi, so I don't think it'd be available for everybody, but a way where you could send a bot talk thing and Tubi would generate the words and send it back to you. Maybe you do it over Discord. It's just if a lot of people do it, it slow Tubi down. Because it's running a debugging script, so it's not just simply doing bot talk. It's doing this. It does this whole debugging report. Does that email, or do I just see that? I don't remember. I see it. I got distracted mid-project. Hey, Meathead Militia. And Mr. Robert is named it the last light of the summer sun. I've learned a lot about optimizing Tubi from doing this game show work. And there's a bunch of stuff I haven't implemented yet, but I don't know why I started talking about that, but why was I thinking about that? Oh, just for speed related things. There's a ton of overhead because we've added so many features. There's a lot of overhead that happens in certain instances. Like someone's first message of the day, there's so many things that happen at that. I mean, it's hundreds of lines of code that deal with the first message of the day, because there's so many. Maybe not hundreds. How long is the main process chat message script? How long is it? So this doesn't do commands. This does sort of the initial handling of a message, an individual message. It's about 400 lines, and it has subscripts that are also so. Yeah, so sometimes a new message is going through probably 600 or 700 lines of code, doing all the different things it has to do at the start. But anyway, I've learned a lot about which things take more time, because I never had to worry about that until recently. Okay, let's see. Our show This is after working at the game show. I bet you know all the ins and outs of game shows. Ever consider entering a game show yourself as a contestant? No, I think I'll be content. I think I'll be content being a host, a co-host, a sub-host. I don't personally love competition. Unless I'm competing with, I like competing with myself, I suppose. I don't like it, but I don't enjoy competing against other people. Oh, good night, Tool. We were live from Facing a Crowd. We did 5 tracks: Tinder and Matches, Tom Thinks, Technotribalism, Bells from Afar, and we ended on The Last Light of the Summer Sun. Oh, speaking of soundtracks, I mean, this wasn't really a soundtrack because I was just doing my thing. But we had a Nosferatu. Was it Nosferatu? Or no, it was I forgot what it was. It was an old sound horror film that we played in the background as I was doing this improv. It wasn't. I don't think it was. I've done Nosferatu. I did another one. What was the other one? It was Nosferatu. So what was the other one I did? It was something. Am I correct that there's no way to do a private stream on Twitch? The only thing you can do is not put yourself in a category? Which people theoretically can still find. Pierre's most private is sub only. Has anyone streamed on YouTube? You don't really have the same kind of moderation control that you do on Twitch, right? Can a YouTube streamer time out people or ban them, or is it only that viewers can block each other? I'm asking because I'm helping somebody they need to do a stream for a select group of people. And my thinking is that while you can do a private stream on YouTube, the way I understand it, if someone gets the address that shouldn't have it, they can wreak havoc. On Twitch, it's not private, but if someone comes to wreak havoc because they just stumble onto the stream, you've at least got moderation stuff that you can handle it. That's what I'm thinking. So even though Twitch is not technically private, it might be safer. Let's see, generate shout out. Okay. Let's do our thank yous. Our superstar mods: Allegra, Brucos, Cool Reason, Dom, Megs, and Tubi. Thank you. Cool Reason says that think about a Discord server. It would be that would work. It just would be too technically difficult for a lot of the people who'd be watching, unfortunately. So that's the advantage of Twitch and YouTube, is that people can they don't have to do anything. But yeah, that would if this were a tech savvy group of people, that would be what I would do. We had a raid from Tom Thinks. Thanks, Tom Thinks. We had donations from Blue. Thank you, Doug G, Doug, Brucos, Mr. Robert, and Megs. Thank you. Cheers from Tom Thanks and Mr. Robert, and I'm only a big child. Thank you. We had gifted subs from Dub to Be Wonky, Megs to Wasted Height, Muty. Look at all these from Muty. Devolta Dinner Party, I'm only a big child. Nocturne, Ray Twist, Saucy Duck, Senior Pancake, Taz Tour, Tom Thinks, Twin Slug, Xanderfist, 37 months for Cool Reason, 3 for Snake, 6 for Suodi, and 14 for Mole's Revenge. It does. It could stream over Zoom. I was looking into Zoom. I was looking into it, and it seems. Yeah, I don't want to learn. I figure but I was considering it. But I feel like Zoom's sort of a similar issue to YouTube. But yeah, I think I'm between. Just doing it on Twitch and hoping nobody stumbles onto the stream that isn't supposed to watch, or doing it on Zoom. Cooper says Zoom is too compromised. Yeah, so I'm just inclined to do it on Twitch since I know Twitch and just mod settings are so. Twitch is so far advanced, it seems, on the mod stuff. I know some of it is really annoying, but I know auto mod is annoying. But auto mod is really helpful. You know, it's really helpful. Doug Debug says no one stumbles in here. Yeah, that's what I should do. I should just do it on our channel. No. Y'all would see it, but no one else would come in. Fier says Automod's my biggest enemy. Automod definitely catches some sketchy stuff during radio. Thanks to our lurkers and chatters. Our 39 requests this night. 39, man, pretty good number. Are we gonna make it to 50 again? If we start hitting 50 regularly, I'm gonna bring back the shout out race. Tonight we featured ADM 300, Austin, Dodge, B Wonky, Big Guns Never Tire, Brucos, Chugger, Cooper Reason, Dinner Party, Dom, Something, Dub, G, Doug, Dual, Electric Avenue, Father 5, Found by 707, F, Mosquito 9, G to Bill, Hard, Hug, Queen LD, Koa the Coder, Koala, Masterful Pleb. I stumbled there. Mr. Robert Muty Mingus, Naru, Neighborhood Watch, Noki, Jin, Nadawager, Ozaki, Pierre, Real Machine, Soul Vibes, Senorpancake, Snake, Socks, Staffy, Tom Thanks, Tubi, Jenkins, 666, Trap Dad, and Twitch Reek. Oh, I don't think Twitch Reek is here, but they were requesting that I wear a Hawaiian shirt. That's not going to happen, but Tubi theoretically could wear a Hawaiian shirt. Tubi, like me, is fond of hats, so Tubi's a little more adventurous with hats. Tubi's in general more adventurous with clothing than I am, significantly more adventurous. A toga. There should be a toga stream with Tubi and a toga. You could just make a toga out of a sheet, right? There's got to be guides on YouTube that can teach me how to make a toga. Let's roll these subcredits. So again, stay tuned to social media. I gotta remember. I gotta do a. There's gonna be a lot of social posts because I'm gonna post the album covers right after the show. And I'm gonna try to do at least one post, if not two posts, tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday to hype the game show. So, thanks, Koa. No, is this Hawaiian shirt ever gonna happen? Like, it's an unlock. I feel like that's a slippery slope. When I start doing unlock goals for dressing up, I don't know if I want to go down that path. I don't know. I'd have to get pretty desperate. Which is possible. We've hit some pretty desperate points over the history of this channel, so it might happen. But I'm gonna do my best that it doesn't. That's why we're doing the game show. Hoping the game show will move us permanently away from the cliffs. Okay, let's see. And if it doesn't, then I'll try something different. I'll move to the next idea. Whoops, I didn't mean to press that. Oops, I didn't mean to press that either. Wow, 2 screw-ups right in a row. Wait, did I do that step? Did I skip that step too? How many steps did I skip here? I mean, it's as long as you don't wear branded clothing. In the worst case, use tape. You're gonna come on stream. I'm gonna have like Michelin and Pandora and Microsoft and oh, it'll be like a race car covered in sponsorships. Which that's one of the bonus things that I don't know if I'll get to for the first game show, but we're gonna have sponsors. Oh yes. Are they gonna be sponsors with real money? No. But they're gonna be a lot funnier than real sponsors. The slow accelerando. Anyone new that I can raid? Is she new? No, we've raided them before. How about this? Is this new? Wow, Twitch is unveiling the Twitch is as all these new layout things. Oh, this person I don't think we've rated before. Or at least I have not followed them yet. There we go. Okay, our raid call is ETC Raid. Hope to see y'all very soon. If not tomorrow, then maybe Saturday. If not Saturday, then oh man, we're back to 5 shows a week. Am I gonna survive it? Have I lost my ability to stream 5 days a week? So if I don't see you Sunday, then Wednesday, or Thursday, or Friday, or Saturday, or Sunday next week, or the next week, the next month, year, decade, century, millennium, eon, whatever happens to be groovy. Groovy to see you. And about 10 minutes after we do the raid, 10-15 minutes, I'm gonna turn on radio, which will keep you company until the next show. Let's fade this out and start the raid countdown. Oh, and I blew it. I didn't start it in time. There we go. Okay, thanks everyone. I hope to see y'all soon. Have a wonderful whatever comes next. Take care.